dark. I can't get the lighting correct. I was going there. But hi, it's daytime today, and it looks like it's nighttime. It's daytime today. Hi, I'm James Lott Jr. Little weekend edition. Welcome to the show. It's also Black History Month, and it's also New Soap Month. We got all kinds of stuff going on, and it's my turn to tell a few things. I think, of course, share a few things. I think. One of the things I wanted to say is hi, welcome to the show. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X. We're on all those places at Daytime Today. Check us out there. Right now, it's really windy outside. We just had the rains, I had a roof collapse, and all crazy stuff. But the most important thing is our Daytime Today. I'm giving first shout outs. The first shout outs to the team that's doing PR behind Beyond the Gates. I gotta tell you, they are doing such a phenomenal job promoting this soap opera. They're promoting it as well as they do primetime shows or shows on streaming. I mean, I am very, when I say I'm really impressed. The coverage that it's getting. Now, I haven't had a chance to do any coverage on it from them, but I've been covering it on here, my little bits and pieces too. But I haven't had a chance to talk to any actors yet or anything. But I'm telling you, they're making appearances. They're doing in person. They're doing on camera. They're putting out episode pieces to everything and airing them in prime time. Remember, okay, folks who are a little older, remember when sometimes they would promote your soap opera during the prime time lineup? I'll never forget back in the 90s. Marlene was possessed by a devil. You'd be watching Friends or Will and Grace or something, and all of a sudden they're like, and Marlene levitates. And they would show like this 30-second promo, and you're like, and I had friends would call me like, what? It's going, what? And actually, folks tuned into the show because they wanted to see what the hell was going on. Remember that? Occasionally, would have primetime specials. They would sometimes, it is daytime, but they would sometimes do primetime. Like they do Jeopardy sometimes, but daytime, nighttime. They've done primetime game show versions. They just don't promote the soaps at night anymore. They really don't. And I'm like, with the Gates, I'm seeing at prime time this thing. Wow. Also, it's impressive about the Gates team. They're now doing this thing, and I might DVR set. So starting on Monday, I believe it's Monday or Tuesday, Monday. In the time slot, this is so smart. In the time slot they're going to be in, which is when LA, it's 1 p.m. right after Belle the Beautiful. They're going to begin airing these 5 special kind of episodes, a half hour to go along, and then on Monday the 24th it debuts. Smart, 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 smart. It's almost like get you in the running, get you ready, get you start training you to get in there. You're gonna be watching, not to turn off after Bold. Like it's so smart. And then right after that, they're doing classic episodes of Bold and the Beautiful. Smart. So you're gonna get 1 hour and a half, another hour. You're gonna get 2.5 hours of soap opera content, which is what's gonna happen once we go forward, starting on the 24th of February, which is literally a week and a half away. I can't believe it. Smart. So I'm DVRing to see what they're talking about. I will do reactions to those episodes. And just you know that Tony Moore, Walker Rex, and I are just in preliminary talks about Beyond the Gates, some kind of after show thing. We're just in talks right now. Like I say, everybody's been we've been dealing with fires out here, being a flood, and all kinds of stuff going on. So it's just been kind of a little crazy. But we are excited to see the show, and I really do want it to be good. And like I said, I'm not worried about the talent. The talent behind the scenes is just phenomenal. It's not even, I've said it since the very beginning. So I just want to press the PR machine, cheese and crackers. That's like none of these shows they could don't even started. Just cheese and crackers. So that goes to my little report cards for some of the other shows for this month. I'll tell you, General Hospital has stepped up their black folks on a little bit. A little bit. We're seeing Jordan more involved now. And Jordan is a character that's always been kind of involved, no matter who played her, because she was a police commissioner for years, so she was really involved. But making her the vice mayor, which is dumb. I still think it was dumb. She's actually doing more of her kind of her PI and cop skills. I'm okay with that. Pairing her with Jen Sidwell, didn't expect that either. Okay, she's in that. She's in that storyline. She's friends with Anna. She's doing because they're not really doing much. They're not really doing much. I mean, Curtis a little bit more stuff with Drew. Um, Trina, of course, Trina and Kai. They're trying to build that love story. Um, Portia's kind of she's. I mean, so they get like a B minus for what they do with their black folks this month. But with the Jordan thing, they get A plus because they've given her more story. And Tanisha is just beautiful. But their PR team gets points. And I know some of the PR team on there, Marianne, and all of them over there, got them on a Jennifer Hudson show. And I was supposed to go, but then I had the flood happen. I couldn't go. But it was so I was supposed to be there, you guys. I was supposed to be. I was kind of behind the scenes stuff and everything. My roof caved in, so they brought on two black folks. They brought on Tanisha and Curtis, of course, Tisha and Curtis, Tanisha and Donnell. They brought on the always beautiful, wonderful Finola Hughes, longtime cast member of Finola Hughes, and of course Maurice and Laura. So it was just such a and Karen Matheson, of course, which he just lost his house, so that was kind of sad. But that was smart. Get them out there too. Don't know if that's going to bring in more viewership, but it was like a nice thank you to the fans who love the show. And I just thought it was wonderful to see them on something else. It's like, let's get them out there. Let's start promoting these soaps. They're here. I always say you can't get new viewership, but maybe I'm wrong. Prove me wrong. Maybe by promoting in various venues, maybe people will tune in. I don't know. So we have that. That's also General Hospital there. Now, Young and the Restless, we got the reveal of reveals that Damien wasn't Damien. He's somebody else, but the name of a real Damien. So on that show, they really have been mixing up. I mean, it's been very mixed. With Lily, Devon, Nate, Audra, and now with Amy and Holden and Damien, all that. It's been full of stuff, and I will say that Damien storyline is very interesting. Actually, I'm at first I was like, oh, okay, but now I'm into it. Now I'm kind of into it. He hates his mother so much. I want to know why. Like, what's going on? So and the whole reveal, which was shot. I'm like, what they did? Why not did a good switch on there? So I'll give it to you. I did try to get both of the guys on the show here, at least here or YNR. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to have both both Damien's on the show. Because one guy's real name is Nathan Owens, but then Sean Dominic plays Nate. I mean, it's all crazy. But I was turned down, so that didn't happen. I'm be just transparent with you guys. I was turned down. But I wish I could have had them on together. It'd be kind of fun to talk to them about this. Actually, it's a very different storyline. So we'll see what that does on there. So they're working it. So YNR, I give them a B plus. They're working it out over there. I watched only Days for that week, and Days is very diverse. So I mean, it is. I don't really watch Days on a regular basis. I didn't know half of what was going on. But if you want to see my reactions, go to Edition Days or 10th Anniversary Edition. More about that there. And they're on Peacock, so they're on stream. They're already in the future. They're on Peacock. I wish all the shows just go to Peacock. Go to all the streaming services and the one about Days, you can watch it whenever you want to. That's the one thing I was like, wow, I could wake up in the morning, just watch it with my coffee, and then start my day. I love that. But other soaps can't do that. So Days is the edge on that. Then you got Bold and Beautiful. Zendaya's in storyline. Carter is, I guess, one of the lead stories in Stafford chick. So I guess I have to give them a B plus, A minus, because they actually are featuring characters of color on their shows. And now the show itself, folks are very vocal. It's like it's horrible. Some people that's too much. That's too much. Some folks are vocal that it's horrible. Other folks are vocal that they love it. It's very bold. I keep saying it's somewhere in between. I give it like a C minus for the show, but it's somewhere in between. I'm entertained. The Luna stuff, the Finn stuff's going to explode. Oh my God, it's going to explode. I can't wait for that. So I'm not going to C plus. I'm going to C because of that. I like that storyline because it's so outrageous and ridiculous, especially that she's not in jail. She's with Bill. Like, what's going on? And Will. I mean, it's going to be. And so that should be interesting. This enchanted smell stuff is making me laugh a little bit. But the girl who plays Daphne is beautiful. Oh my goodness, she is stunning. Great actress. Again, I'm loving it. Just don't play Carter like a chump. I mean, why can't Carter be strong? Why can't we have a strong black man on that show, just taking care of, taking down name, taking business? He's so they kind of make him so stunted. I get that, which would be funny, which could be a really interesting thing. Have him in his personal life not smart, but professional life smart. Why not do that? It happens all the time. A lot of us are smart in professional lives and dumb in our personal lives. um, on my other show, the Daytime Emmy specials, I'll talk about the new Daytime Emmy schedule that we got in the mail as Emmy judges. We'll talk about that, so stay tuned for that episode. The soaps will be on tomorrow, but we're back. So back on the same schedule again. 10 a.m. Pacific will be YNR. 11:30 or so Pacific will be Bold, and 1 p.m. Pacific will be General Hospital. We'll be back talking about all your favorite soap stuff. And next week, it will be towards the end of next week, it will be my 10-year anniversary of doing this, being a TV video host. And I celebrated a little bit with Dish and Days because that's where I got my start. My chocolate twin, Tony Moore. That's where I got my start. Me and Teddy Govea were there together, and that's where we got our starts. But I actually have a whole story, and I'm going to either tell it here, I might tell it here on this show. Celebrate myself for 10 years of doing something I learned in my late 40s. I mean, you teach an old dog new tricks, I guess. And I love it. I fell into my passion. I will never leave it. But we'll talk about that later too. Yeah, I think it's everything for now for Daytime Today. I'm James Lott Jr. Again, follow us on Facebook, X, and Twitter. Talk to you next time.